No. Oh, hell
I
no.
don't care anymore. But my point with that too is I found that my clientele doesn't care either unless I tell them to care. So
Mm.
I'd rather them focus on some mobility, rather than
Mhm.
focus on
Yep.
athleticism.
Yep.
I just think athleticism is going to pay off more for you in the long run than an overhead squat.
It's a fact.
Flexibility. I just think so.
It's true.
I could be wrong. I could be
I'm
wrong.
not even
Tell
saying
me in
think
the
so.
comments.
It's true. Like the key, it's interesting. The other thing that I don't know if discovered is the right word, but I've really began to understand that mobility and movement, particularly when you're doing movements that you can mimic in everyday life,
Mhm.
like farmers walk and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Those are like the really good stuff.
The payoff of a farmer's walk is so huge.
So huge.
Grip
It
strength.
helps with balance, grip strength.
I
Your
forget
grip
where I
strength
was
gets
reading.
weak as you get older.
Your grip strength is a like number one indicator of your. It's called like aged health.
Mm.
So you can be in your 70s but still perform like someone in their 50s, etc. But grip strength is like one of the number one indicators of where you are on that spectrum.
Dude, I'm already like
Yeah,
my
it's
grip
crazy,
strength is
right?
already going down.
It's crazy.
I have to stretch my hands now. I have to like
Mhm.
flex my hands out like when I'm doing my yoga poses because all up in here, like my grip,
Yeah, it's pretty
and
weird.
I can feel it even when I'm grabbing things.
Mhm.
Like I'm like, man,
Me too.
how did I just drop that?
Me too, man. Me too. I've done martial arts for forever, and I've done jujitsu. Probably personally, my own personal movement practice is probably more jujitsu than anything else for the
Mm.
past couple of years. And yeah, my grip strength is like if I'm rolling with a younger person, I'm like, oh, I am weak. Like, but I'm
Yeah.
usually the biggest, strongest guy.
See that part right there. Usually,
Yeah,
that's the part
but
that
but quickly I am
I
not. I'm
had
like,
to get adjusted to.
"Ooh,
I've always been, well, first I'm light. So I have to say that I'm super light. So pull-ups and push-ups and all that was always
so
really easy for me.
it's your
I was the
wheelhouse."
CrossFit guy that, 100 pull-ups.
Got you.
I'm in the pull-up competition. Whether we doing kipping or
Got
regular
you. Got you.
pull-ups, I got you.
Got you.
But as my body got older and my body got tighter, mainly from a lot of not stretching as I'm supposed
Right.
to,
Right.
that's when I started really feeling the difference. And I remember that last year at CrossFit, and I'm doing like my regular thing. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll do, what you want to do? Want me to get in the pull up competition? I got you. You guys know I'm gonna kill it. And like, I remember my coach kept telling me my posture was bad.
Mm.
I was like, what do you mean? Like, I'm killing it. He was like, yeah, but he was like, your arms are
Yeah,
like
plugged in.
rounded this
Yeah.
way.
Right.
You should be rounded that way. And I'm like, oh shit, I can't.
Yeah.
Like I'm on the bar and I'm
Yeah.
like, I
And you.
can't
Yeah.
even, like I would flex out and then try to pull up and I'm stuck. I was
Strength.
like,
Right.
oh shit,
Right.
I
Right.
can't. I was
Right.
like, you're right. And I was like, oh man,
Yeah.
I'm getting older. Shit. That part, like my mind
Yeah.
is like usually,
Yeah. It doesn't. It's not quite caught up.
not hadn't caught up, but
Well,
my
how did you
body's like,